All right, guys. Oh, excuse me. We are back. So we are at the final segment of this episode. We're going to be doing the love pool on the alleged relationship between Pedro Pascal and Jenniferaniston. I don't know why I paused there for a second. Okay, I guess because I just ate chips and they're having a problem with digesting. But anyway, so before I even touch any cards, okay, any cards at all, any love neon cards, okay, I have my yes or no cards here. All right, remember what I told you guys also pertaining to these two when they were photographed together. It looks as though that they were in like a meeting for a new movie. Of course, you know, he's an actor, she's an actress, you know, that's their job. I wanted to get a feel before I even think about pulling any energy at all pertaining to this, because Pedro, he's not new to me pulling. Jennifer, I'm new pulling on her. We already know the backstory of them both. I already told you guys my thoughts and opinions about Pedro, and I even gave him a love reading of a future spouse. And yeah, so but it seems like not now at this time, depending if he's dating Jenniferaniston or not. We're not sure, but we're going to find out. So I have my yes or no cards here. I had reorganized them to see if I can get a response. So I want to ask before I do anything else, is Pedro Pascal and Jenniferaniston allegedly are dating? Okay, so I have my cards here and we're gonna see what we can get. Now, I'm not gonna pull out any cards out of the deck. I don't care if they come sticking out. I want it to fall. If anything, I'm asking Spirit for it to fall on its back, and whatever the response, that is what we're gonna go about. Okay, if it's a no, then this concludes another episode of Love Neon with Celebrities. Okay, because I ain't no point of unless you guys want me to do another video. So, you know, the video is already long enough. We did 2 segments. Okay, all right, so let's see what we're gonna get. Spirit, pertaining to Pedro Pascal and Jenniferaniston, are they allegedly dating? Is Pedro Pascal and Jenniferaniston, are they dating? Just give me a straight yes or no answer. Is Pedro Pascal and Jenniferaniston are dating? And a card comes out, you guys. We have yes. We have yes. So, with that being said, we're going to start with the reading. Okay. All right. Okay. So, let's see what cards we're going to use. All right. So, let's start with the Love Neon card deck. Okay. So, let me put this right here. Alrighty, y'all. So, the first question I'm going to ask, Spirit, pertaining to Pedro Pascal and Jenniferaniston, what can they allegedly expect this year in their love life? All right, you guys. Okay. First card we have hookup. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Oh, okay. All right, now. Okay, Pedro. So you guys see it with your own eyes. It ain't a serious thing. It's not a serious thing. No, it's one of those things where something happened. Something allegedly happened between the two. And they could be, which they are allegedly that they are, according to my yes or no cards. But it's simply no more than this. It's just a thing about, oh, okay, I'm having a good time, but I'm not going to be around long. Okay, so we have hookup. All right, let's go on to the next. Spirit, what else can you tell us regarding the relationship of Pedro Pascal and Jenniferaniston? All right, the next response we have that kind of fell out there, we have interested. I'm definitely interested into finding out how our worlds would mesh together. So someone appears to be interested, even though that this is what appears to be allegedly a short fling. There is someone that is interested. Just curious on how they were to go about being together. Let's see here. Let's get what we have. Let's use the Romance Angels. The Romance Angels Oracle. And let's pull a total of 4 of them out. Okay. So, Spirit, what can you tell me regarding the relationship of Pedro Pascal, and Jenniferaniston? I already have the first response here. Wow. We have soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart. Now, remember I told you guys about, these false segments of a soulmate? Like, one could be either thinking that this person is their soulmate, or this could be a case where they could have met each other in a past life. But more of all, just because you see a soulmate card, that does not infiltrate that person being your soulmate. I feel like it's one of those feelings when you're just in love and you're enjoying that one's company, and you're enjoying the lust and the satisfaction and the thought of having someone with you and being with you. That's one thing. So it's either Jennifer or Pedro. In this case, well, I feel like it could be Jennifer, because Pedro is, I already told y'all about him. I already told y'all Pedro's relationship. Wow, they all went all over the place. Okay, well, since they all flew, let's see what each one of them has to say. We have a benefit of a doubt. Give your relationship a chance. The next one, falling in love. Sudden feelings that this is the one. So, yes, it could be one of those cases, going back to the interested card, you guys, that someone could be feeling like they're falling in love with the other person. suddenly feeling like this is the one, allegedly. Let's see what these two are. These two are a perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmless way. And the next one that we have honest communication. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. So this could be like a type of relationship that one is, they could be like have certain things in common. From what my understanding, I know both Pedro and Jennifer don't have children, so that's one thing that they could relate to. Maybe they're having like heart-to-heart conversations on things that they could have dealt with in their past, and you know, how to try to find, you know, themselves a better outcomes for each other, if I'm making sense. Okay, so we're gonna start with those cards there. Let's see, did I use these on Pedro before? Let's use them on Jennifer. Let's do on Jennifer, because I feel like I did use them on Pedro. We'll use the Heart's Hidden Secrets on him. Let's see, Spirit, for Jennifer Aniston, what is the true emotional energy of her surrounding Pedro Pascal? What is her true feelings, her true emotional feelings about him? And one falls out. We have the Queen Bee card again. Secure, confident, boss bitch, career focus. Okay. This could be like a part of her that's saying like she's focusing on herself. Like she may be feeling these feelings coming in regarding Pedro, but she's loving herself. And it sounds like she could be putting herself first before she thinks about a relationship. Okay, we have another card that fell out. We have, wow. Ladies and gents, we have a pregnancy card. A pregnancy fake news DNA. Now this definitely would be, okay, so let's say this. It could be allegedly that someone would run their mouth, don't know what the hell that they're talking about, stating that Jennifer and Pedro are pregnant with child. Okay, and in turn, this is what's going to be fake news, pregnancy fake news DNA, because I don't feel like that Jennifer would have a baby. That's not what I feel like. I already told y'all about Pedro that I feel like he is going to settle down with someone who's younger, like a female in their 30s. He's not going to settle for Jennifer. That's what I feel like. I didn't get an indication at all of him being with someone closest to his age. He's going to gravitate towards someone who's younger. Not really young, but at least someone in their 30s. So somebody is running the narrative of this because of the fact that Jennifer and Pedro, you know, were seen together. If they were seen a lot more, then someone's going to run around the narrative and say like, oh, okay, Jennifer Aniston's pregnant. The same thing that they said that Obama and Jennifer Aniston were dating. Like, what kind of mess is that? Had me wasting my energy on that bogus crap. All right, so that's the second card. Let's see what else we're going to get. All right, you guys, we have fed up, and we have memories. Fed up, memories. So I think like with the fed up card, I feel like that, let's say within a few months, Pedro and Jennifer would be, let's just say they're a couple. There could be like some things that would interfere within the relationship. I don't know about Jennifer's background. Again, I feel allegedly about Pedro's background, but not hers. But there could be a time where something is going to come up pertaining to the relationship. She may get fed up about something and then just say, you know, I had it. That's why we see the Queen Bee card, you know, staying focused in her duties. I would say like within her career or within the family. The memories card, I feel like that this is a card that, of course, when one is done with the other or during a time when they're in, you know, this union together, she will have like memories she will remember of Pedro. So we have that. Alright, you guys, we're going to go on to Pedro. Let me get my Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle card deck. Mind the noise, I'm just reorganizing here. Oh, it's hot. Okay, y'all, so Heart's Hidden Secrets for Pedro. So let's ask, taking the 4 cards, how does Pedro feel about Jennifer Aniston? Alright guys, so this is a very familiar card because I believe that I had spoken of this before pertaining to Pedro. We have distance, separation, space, blockage. Space or blockage. So it appears that on his end, what I feel, that he is not trying to get close to her. And it's allegedly he is the one that is looking at it this way. He's not trying to get close to her. We also have sorrow, loss, grief, depression. I don't remember if I said Pedro goes through bouts of depression. That's something I have to look back upon, but allegedly he's in this stage. I'm not sure if he lost a relative. And the third card we have rejection, abandon, dismiss, irrational fear. So this card came out because it could be like the reason why he's being distant is because he is scared of being rejected, which I don't feel like Jennifer is bringing in that direction, but that could be like I was telling you guys about Pedro and his the past lovers that he has been engaged to. So, but it appears that he doesn't want to be close to Jennifer. Okay, let's pull out one more card. Pedro Hill. Guys, we have possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risk. So this shows a person that is like a free-spirited fire sign. Now, Pedro is a fire sign. I feel like he simply is not ready overall for a relationship. He wants to be more like this. That's why he wants to have like a certain distance within himself. And the interested card definitely I feel comes from Jennifer, but on his part he's not feeling it. These 3 other cards came out. We have influences, attachments, third parties, peers. We have broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, which is another thing that could resonate with Pedro's past love life. And the last one we have healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. So yeah, you guys, he has some work that he needs to work on himself. Again, this is not new. That when it comes down to love, he really has some issues. And from what I remember, the episode I did on him and within Love Neon, is that he really needs to start working on his healing, because he has a bunch of things that have went on within his love life within the past, and he has to come out of that in order to meet someone special. Fortunately for him, you know, I told you allegedly what kind of person he will meet, because he is still around that same energy. But yeah, he has to come up out of it. Okay, you guys, I don't have much time. I will take the opportunity to pull out 2 more cards with these 2, and we're going to wrap it up. So we're going to do a 4-card spread, because this episode has been on long enough. If you guys wish for me to do more, I don't have no problem doing a separate video. But yeah, we are going to wrap this up. Let me ask 2 more questions. Let's ask, what are the red flags? Okay. Spirit pertaining to, Spirit pertaining to Pedro and Jenniferaniston, what are the red flags that would be expected within this relationship? Just like that one card flew out. We have vulnerability. I love how I can completely be myself around you. Okay. But just saying, you gotta be aware. You feel comfortable, but the other one ain't feeling like that. Ouch, you guys. We have no spark. We have to admit that the chemistry just isn't there between us. And Jenniferaniston. All right, the last card we have, you guys, we have experiment. I know that this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you can be. Oh boy, so you guys, someone allegedly likes to experiment. I'm not saying who. You guys take a guess with this one here. I don't mind. But the moral of the whole thing here in this situation is that this is simply like, even though I'm not sure if they have been shown recently together other than what I was showing you guys, but this just looks nothing more like, this is definitely not a serious relationship. However, feelings will come in. Of course, that's normal when you're with a person. Okay, of course, those feelings are going to come in. But one is not given, while the other one is like in a fantasy land. The other person is not giving. The other person is being distant for a reason. Okay. Just what I'm saying, what I'm feeling, okay? Because I pulled on the energy before with him. I'm like, what can you say? So I ain't going there with Pedro. We've been there with that, okay? Y'all don't ask me that no more. I already told you. Okay, so we pulled out a total of 5 cards here. I apologize. It's really short, but my time is most definitely up. And upon looking at the cards here, there are no special messages. So it is declared uncertain, but there's no need. I'm just saying, like, it's uncertain. It is what it is. It's basically like a hookup. It's something that, for one, to get their jollies off, and that's it. That's just that. And I feel sorry for Jennifer, because I feel like Jennifer is, it's going on her part, but on his part, he's like, I'm a distance myself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's unfortunate. But, as I always tell you guys, things change, people change, the energy may change, but I do feel like with them, it's not, you know, it's not as serious. So, yeah.